Hey, quick question. Have you ever checked your phone 47 times in 10 minutes just because that one person hasn't replied yet? Or felt your stomach do an actual backflip when their name pops up on the screen? Congratulations, my friend. You're not in love, you're addicted. And today, we're exposing love for what it really is. The sneakiest, sweetest, most socially acceptable addiction on planet Earth. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you're gonna look at your crush, your ex, or your situationship and go, oh, I'm a full-blown junkie. Let's start with the science nobody asked for, but everybody needs. When you fall for someone, your brain doesn't sprinkle a little fairy dust and play romantic violin. Nope. It dumps a cocktail of chemicals that would make a cocaine addict jealous. First hitter, dopamine. That's the Jimmy Moore drug. Every text, every smile, every accidental hand brush. Boom! Dopamine spike. It feels so good, your brain literally rewires itself to chase that person like they're the last charger on Earth. Then comes oxytocin, the cuddle hormone. One hug from them, and you're basically mainlining trust and bonding straight into your veins. Scientists call it the love hormone. I call it nature's glue, because once it sticks, good luck peeling yourself off. And the cherry on top? Tiny drop in serotonin. That's why you can't stop obsessing. Low serotonin equals intrusive thoughts on repeat. What are they doing? Who are they with? Why did they use that emoji? Sound familiar? That's not romance, that's withdrawal. So yeah, love hits the exact same brain pathways as hard drugs. The only difference is, nobody judges you for crying in the supermarket because he didn't say, I love you back. Let me prove it with a totally real, not at all personal story. Last year, my friend Maya, beautiful, smart, has her life together, met a guy. Let's call him Mr. Emotionally Available Only on Tuesdays. First 2 weeks, pure bliss. He'd text good morning, send memes, the whole package. Maya was floating. Then, radio silence for 14 hours. 14. That's not even a full day. But Maya turned into a FBI agent, checked his Instagram following list to see if he followed any new girls, analyzed the exact minute he was last active on WhatsApp, even drove past his apartment just to see if his light was on. Girl was tweaking harder than someone waiting for the dealer to text outside. And the funniest part, when he finally replied with, sorry babe, was busy, she felt instant relief, like a smoker taking that first drag after hours. That's not love, that's a fix. We all do it. We call it butterflies. But butterflies don't make you refresh your phone at 3 a.m. wondering why they left you on red. That's not butterflies, that's bats. Bats in the belfry. Here's the craziest part. The more uncertain the relationship, the stronger the addiction. Scientists proved it. Intermittent rewards. Hot today, cold tomorrow. Light up the brain more than consistent love ever could. That's why the nice guy who texts back instantly gets friend-zoned. But the walking red flag who ghosts you for 3 days, then sends you up at midnight, has you sprinting in heels. Your brain literally prefers the chaos because the highs hit harder. It's Vegas slot machine logic. Steady wins don't trigger dopamine like a near-miss jackpot. So what happens when it ends? Withdrawal. Real withdrawal. You can't eat, can't sleep, replay every memory like a sad TikTok montage on loop. You stalk their Spotify playlist, hoping they added that one song that secretly means they miss you. Spoiler, they didn't. That ache in your chest, that's not your heart breaking. That's your brain throwing a tantrum because its favorite drug just got taken away. And society hands you ice cream and tells you this is normal. Imagine if someone quit heroin and we were like, oh, here's Ben & Jerry's. You'll be fine in 6 months. Wild. But here's where it gets hopeful. You can rewire slowly. Cold turkey is brutal, so most of us just find a new supplier, new crush, same cycle. That's why people jump from relationship to relationship. They're not looking for love, they're dodging withdrawal. The healthier move? Learn to sit with the emptiness. Feel the itch without scratching it. Hang out with friends. Pick up that hobby you abandoned when you started orbiting someone else's sun. Your brain will scream at first, but eventually it calms down and remembers, oh right, I can make dopamine without another human being in charge of it. And one day you wake up and realize you haven't checked their Instagram story in 24 hours. That, my friend, is sobriety. So next time someone says, I can't live without you, maybe the healthiest response isn't, oh baby, me too. Maybe it's, cool, let's work on that, because that sounds like a problem. Love isn't the addiction. The addiction is needing someone else to feel okay. Real love shows up when you're already okay, and they just make it better. So tell me in the comments, what's the most unhinged thing you've ever done while in love? Stalked a Spotify playlist? Sent a risky 2 a.m. text? Drove by their house just because? Drop it below. I'm not judging. I'm taking notes for science. And if you're currently in the trenches, spiraling over someone who's giving you crumbs, breathe. You're not crazy. You're just high. And this too shall pass. Hit that like button. If love ever turned you into a different species of human, subscribe for more real talk, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay strong, stay sober, and remember, the best love doesn't feel like withdrawal when they're gone. It feels like home. Peace out.